Installing some new turn signal housings on Nat's Miata. They're a little cooler looking than OEM. Just till it stops. Good.
Show us the installation process.
Yeah, show us the next one. Yeah, like that. Set those screws in here. Just make sure they go in straight.
I don't think that's straight.
Yeah, that's straight. It's gonna be a little tough at first.
I can't even do it. I just don't want to dig into it.
Yeah, push into it.
Okay.
Just don't slip off.
How is it so hard?
You got it. Almost there. Rip them off.
Yeah.
See those clear lenses? So nice. Ooh. That's gonna look so good at night.
That's crazy.
Your Miata's coming back to life.
I really like those.
So cool. Went on a little marketplace trip. We finally got the rear finish panel for Nat's car, and I got a little something for my car because my mirrors are missing out of my car. So shout out to Colin. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the parts. Time to install some Miata parts. Back that thing up. Brand new with the badges. This thing is clean. Gotta carefully put this piece on. Otherwise it will snap. Alright, so we need to take off at least one taillight to get that in there. We have 10 mil bolts. Probably, I think 4 of them. Yep, 4 bolts. 10 mil, and then you can pop the headlight or the tail light out, and then we can fit this in here. So I'm just gonna zap those off real fast.
Okay, so he's taking off my tail light now.
Gotta take the bulbs out. These 2 clips here. You gotta pinch them and then pull. Sometimes they're a little brittle. Hopefully nothing's, oh, it was just a little nut here. Now we gotta twist the turn signal one to the left, pull that out, leave that there gently. Tail light might be a little stuck with the goo. And then move this out of the way so we don't break that.
Damn fly.
The goo's a little hard sometimes. It sits in the sun and it bakes from factory for so long. See this little seal here? This is what keeps the tail light sealed off from water. So now that we have the one tail light out, you can go ahead and slide this in there. The top pieces go right behind the tail light there. And we also need those 10 mils, or these 8 mils back here.
God.
For now, it'll be a little mismatched color, but that's alright. So this side has the bolt, and then you just secure it with the center. And then we'll grab some other bolts to secure like the other. There's a hole here, and we could put a screw in that.
Mama y papa.
And there we go with that. And we can go ahead and throw the tail light back in. Perfect. Just 4 nuts and that's it. Got that. Then we throw the bulbs back in. Just like that. Throw the turn signal back in. We're just getting those side markers in, and in this video we'll be throwing those in. So stay tuned for a few more minutes. And then we're also gonna throw my mirrors that I just bought off of Colin and put them on my car.
Final product.
Really good. Just needs to be paint matched after we decide on painting the car. Whatever she decides to do. This should look great. The next morning, going ahead and installing the new little mirrors here from Miata. I drilled new holes for the little plastic piece that I had on my old mirrors underneath, so that way it doesn't really damage the car and it can kind of conform to the body. I have brand new bolts and washers and nuts to throw in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of slap that on. It's raining now, so probably not gonna record it, but I'll show you the finished product. That's how it's looking so far. I just have to adjust it to where I want it, but I'm liking it way better than the other ones, for sure. Let's get that other side on there. Sweet, now I have some mirrors again. Got both of them on there, aligned correctly for the driver's side to see through both. Pretty minty. I'm excited to have mirrors again for some reason. Alright, so today turned into replacing my diff because my stub axle wouldn't go in all the way on the driver's side. And that would be my fault because I gave my diff to my welder and he welded the diff correctly, but on the driver's side, the 2 rings that are in sort of the shaft area where they slide through, there is 2 little notches and they are not lined up, so that is what's causing my stub axle not able to go in all the way. So I'm picking up a new diff and it's already welded. I'm just gonna swap the bushings out of this one, put them into that one, and it should be good to go. About 15 minutes and heating up with a torch to get that axle nut off on this side. Now I'm just gonna put the nut back on here and then hit it a little bit just to get the shaft loose from the knuckle. Now that the axle is loose from the hub side, now we can go ahead and get the axle stub off from the actual axle. Just that one's off. Oh, that one's a little loose actually. And I think I just flung that one. Maybe I didn't have a nut on that one. I don't know. Let me just get those other ones loose and then try to find that one. Gotta take the 2 PPF bolts out, then I'm gonna take the drive shaft out, then lastly the diff mounts, and this thing should drop out of here. Alright, so I went ahead and got my diff bushings swapped over to the new diff, and my old diff is sitting right back here. I need to take this little piece off and install it in the other one, and all of these bolts as well. But I noticed I do have a little problem with a strip bolt here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice one of my wrenches and kind of get it on here as far this way as possible and hopefully break it loose. If it doesn't, then I guess I'm just gonna leave it there and send it like this. But I'm thinking I can get this, so let's attack that. Went ahead and got the wrench welded on there. Let's hit it with a hammer and hopefully it comes loose. Major success. The bolt moves. So I'm gonna take that shit out. Alright, so I have the diff apart now. Checking out the welds to make sure this thing's not gonna explode on me. It's plated. It looks pretty good. The arms are pretty good, so time to put it back together, reseal it, put new axle seals in, and then throw this thing in the car. So I'm going ahead and installing the axle seals now. I have this nice little block chunk where I can just pound them right in. So I'm gonna get both of those in there. Now I can go ahead and install the axle stubs. And that's exactly how they're supposed to sit. Before, on the old diff, there was quite a big space on the driver's side where about that lip was not going in. And that's because my diff is screwed up, so we should be good to go to throw this one in now. Just got the diff back in. Shout out Mick for helping me put this bitch back in there, boy. Shout out Eric for helping me take the other one out. It was definitely a little bit of a bitch getting it out and in, but it went pretty smoothly, I would say, for having the exhaust kind of 3-inch and in the way. But now all that's left is to hook up the drive shaft, the axles, and then throw my driver's side knuckle back together. And this thing should be spinning tire once again. Alright, everything's back together. We got the new reinforced welded diff in there with the new seals on the axles and new seal around the housing. Got the fluid in there, filled up. So let's drop the car and go take it for a ride. Just warming up the diff, moving real slow. Seems to be working perfectly. Probably gonna hit a few skids at some point. Just gonna drive it around for today. Let everything break in nice and smooth. Take it for a little ride. All right, so I got a sweet little deal. There was a free Miata parts list pretty close to me, about 30 minutes away, so I took the car on the highway. Things acting absolutely amazing. I hit a sweet little drift at like 40 miles an hour, and this thing is way better than it was before. But I'm going ahead and going to pick up a bunch of parts for the Miata. This guy's moving and they're free, so we got like a gas tank, interior parts, AC parts, and all this stuff. So I'm gonna pull up there, grab some stuff, and I'll show you guys what I acquire. Just got to the destination. Let's see what this guy got. All right, so this guy absolutely loaded me up with parts. The whole Miata is full, the trunk is full. I have like 2 Miatas worth of parts in here, mostly from 1.8 stuff, but I do have the AC condenser, which is awesome. I may have AC at some point, and if anyone else needs some Miata parts, I guess just hit me up, because I won't need it all. So let's get this back home. All right. So with all this stuff, I was going like 70 miles an hour on the highway. Seemed pretty good, strapped down pretty nice. Some of the parts I was missing, some of the parts I just grabbed anyways, because why not? Having extra parts is always good. So yeah, we're pretty much good to go here. I'm gonna put all of this stuff away for now and probably go through it later. I did see a lot of the parts and pick and chose what I wanted. Still supposed to go back and get some more, but at the moment I'm not going to. So let's just get all this stuff put away and continue to drive the car. Got these cool little mirrors for both the Miatas for me and Natalie's 7th year anniversary. So we're gonna try to go ahead and put these in, as well as all the other mods, and we have some more coming on the way. So I just went ahead and put the little brackets on the sides of the mirror, and then the little adjuster to where you can adjust it, tilt it, whatever you need to do. And then there's these 2 here that will connect to those, and I'll have to take my visors off and use these screws, and they should bolt up pretty nice. Looking pretty sleek. Let's get the other one on the other Miata. So if you have a Miata and you want this kind of mirror, it actually bolts up perfectly. You just gotta flip one of these brackets going this way, and if you pull out your sun visor little stalk there, you can just put it directly to the hole here. And then on the other one as well, it is flipped the opposite way, so they are both going towards the driver's side, and you'll be able to screw them directly in. Alright, so you gotta take the visors out like that. Just wiggle it out slow so you don't break anything. Take both the visors, fold them on each other, and I'm gonna throw them in this plastic so they stay fresh as they can be. And then we can go ahead and just screw the mirror in, because I already put the brackets on hers and the holes will line up perfectly. So I'm gonna get those in real fast.
Sits up higher, right?
Yeah. You'll see. Hold the mirror up a little. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, that is nice.
So if you get it just right, it's the same height as the stock mirror. So it should be legal. Then you just tighten everything up and lock it in. And it'll be pretty good. I'm switch this to the other side. Had to flip the mirror around, but it's looking awesome, dude. This is so cool. Dang. So we should go ahead and get to the side markers today at some point while they come in. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in my coolant reservoir, which I have never had in this car. Now that somewhat looks a little normal. Have a nice little reservoir there. The bay's still nice and clean. Got a nice little induction mat thing over the little space there for the radiator. Let's move on to the side markers. Final mod of the video. We're gonna go ahead and replace these side markers on Natalie's car and my car. So let's get right into it and pop those little bulbs out and put our new side markers in. Just finished putting in the clear side markers. The fronts are not working right now. I need to wire those up differently, but the rears are looking nice. And we also got her little license plate daisies on there. And then while we were also in the front here, we found out that there's some unwanted guests. So I'm gonna try to get rid of those right now. All right, so I got some bug spray. We're gonna hit them with that first, and then hopefully they'll be intoxicated and I can hit it with water. All right, we killed a few. Intoxicate them in there. Yeah, I killed a few of them. All right, let's spray that nest out of there then. There is the little nest. They should be pretty much dead, but I'll make sure. Non-existent. So we got some cool mods done to the Miata. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my side markers in tomorrow. We'll call it a night for the night. Okay, I lied, I'm putting mine on too. I don't actually have any wiring for mine at the moment, but I will make it later on. Mine are the same, but I have white LED strips in here, so it'll just be a super bright white. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just screw them all in, and then we'll just end the video here. So I just got mine done. Mine will unfortunately not light up at the moment, but if you can imagine, they're all white. And I'll get the wiring done at some point and post it as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We have had a very long video doing a lot of Miata mods. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.